Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. I hope your week is off to a great smart start. Mine is. Me and the roommates, we just cut a jackfruit in the backyard, and I'm doing some video on that, so I will be sharing a little bit soon. It does have kind of a funky taste to it. I gotta say, now my roommates are out shopping for ingredients, and we're gonna try to do the pulled pork thing later. And I'm gonna make my barbecue sauce, and we're gonna see what we can do with it. But the fruity part of it, it's good. It's interesting. That smell is just a little bit. It's not bothering me. It's just though it's like it's odd. But anyhow, I made a post that led to this video. I was talking the other day, just something came over me. Maybe it's the fact, maybe I'm on this kick because I'm reading Erit right now. I've just finished up that book, the Mucusless Diet Healing System, whatever. And I'm not a full-on natural hygienist, so don't people come out of the woodworks and telling me I do this or that wrong. You know me, I take a little bit from this and that, but a lot of stuff that Erit says resonates with me. So, oh, and also too, I kind of started getting the idea for this last week because I don't know, one particular day I was looking around on social media and just seeing different things people shared. And that particular day, every recipe shared, whether it was for a smoothie or a salad dressing and whatever, had this long list of ingredients and an explanation of each individual ingredient and what the health benefit was of it. You know, we have all the superfoods that people talk of, and we need to have this. You have to add this to your smoothie. You need to be sure you're getting this. You need to be sure you're adding this in. And we make these recipes, you know, that have multiple ingredients and all kind of things in there that we can't live without. And we get into that mentality of kind of judging what we're eating on the individual components that are in there. Like, ooh, I got plenty of C in this one. Ooh, I got plenty of this. Like, that is the mission. It's about, you know, getting all these particular things. It's like, you know, we're making sure that we have a bit of this, a bit of this, a bit of this, and a bit of this. Now, we do want variety. I don't want to like turn around and sound like I'm going against everything I've ever said. The only point I'm making here is I think it's more important, way more important, what we're not doing compared to what we are doing. In other words, we just need to get out of the way and stop complicating things. This body, this thing here, this is a marvelous system. It's very efficient, and it will clean itself, it will heal itself, and it will regulate itself. The reason our body gets in bad shape, whether it manifests itself as disease or just not feeling good, low energy, bad skin, cloudy eyes, whatever your symptom or manifestation of a bad lifestyle might be, it's really just about getting out of the way and just stepping back and just kind of like telling the body, like, look, you just handle things. I'm just going to quit. I'm going to quit overloading you. I'm going to quit putting so much bad stuff into you. And the body, if it could talk back, I would, and you know, you might even get excited and say, okay, body, I'm going to stop putting bad stuff into you, and I'm going to make sure I get this, and I get this, and I'm going to add this, and I'm going to make this combination, and make sure I get every this. And the body would probably just say, just stop, step back, breathe. Why don't you just kind of get out of the way, get out of my way, and let me do what I do? Which basically what that would be is just simplicity. When we first start cleaning the body, you know, when we come from a place of I kind of hate to say this word, I don't know why, we've all come from there, but dirtiness. The body is dirty from the stuff that we've been eating. Excuse me. Sorry, somebody always coming to the door. Well, we come into this with like this excitement, and we want to do all these particular things, and that's what we've done in the past. I mean, that's what I've done. You know, we've seen products thrown at us, and everything needs to be kind of complicated, and you need to have a system, and you need to do this, and this, and you need to, here's the smoothie. This is the exact smoothie. Oh, you're not putting this in your smoothie? You must put that in your smoothie. Once again, like I say, a lot of this stuff I use spirulina. I'm not about to go strictly going to mono meals, but you see the mentality, you see the thinking I'm getting at here. It's really more about what we're not putting into our bodies. That's just, you know, I can keep talking on and on, but that's as simple as how you can put it. Once you start getting rid of the stuff that are causing the problems in your body, there's any number of ways, you know, of combinations of the fruit and the vegetables and the whole food plant-based foods that we can eat that are going to give us wonderful results for our body. Our body's going to clean itself. Just because we've gotten out of the way and we've stopped putting those things in there to gunk up the machine. So I'm going to keep this one, even though this is the first one of the week. I'm a little bit off because I couldn't upload in San Jose. So this was actually, I was planning on this going out last night. But yeah, no need to kind of go on and on about that. That's the simplest thing. If you're, you know, if you've maybe been struggling a little bit, or if you're maybe a little bit overwhelmed by this and like, oh my God, there's so much to remember. Oh, I should be eating this, I should be eating that. Just always go back to the simple, getting out of the way. And also too, like now I'm talking about this from a general standpoint, but you can actually relate a little bit better when you actually think of somebody that's sick, you know, and you're trying to actually heal the body. In that, when you're talking about a healing crisis type situation, then you're really talking about the more simple the better. Mono meals, you know, just mono meals, water. I'm not going to go into the particulars of it because you know, that depends on different people, different body requirements, where you're at, how clean you are right now. But always stick to the simple. When things start getting too complicated, when things become a system, like I say, I'm always talking about systems, like, and nothing against anybody. This is not anything negative. It's just trying to give you an idea of like, you don't need all this stuff. You don't need all this heavy thinking, these thought processes. It's just about cutting out. It's mostly about cutting out instead of putting in. Anyhow, I'm going to just start rambling now, but just keep it simple. Just keep it simple and let your body do the job that it was designed to do. We're always talking about this, you know, our ancestors and nature and back to nature and whatever. But yeah, if we truly lived on the land as our ancestors did, I believe our body would take care of all this for us, and we wouldn't get in this situation in the first place because we wouldn't have all the stuff. You wouldn't be going down to the store to get something that wasn't suited for your body. Everything would be right there. Your natural instincts. You wouldn't even have to think. Your instincts you wouldn't even just like eat fruit. You would pick the exact fruit that was the best for your body on that particular tree. Anyhow, always keep it simple. Always keep it simple and know it's more about what you're leaving out of your body than what you're putting in. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this message. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and I hope your week's off to a great start. I love you guys. Peace.